Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Sonia from Truesoulintuition, and we're here to do a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter to see what's going on in your love space, in your heart chakra, in your love life. We're going to have a discussion with your spirit guides and mine, and bring forward the messages that Spirit wants you to know or focus on. And hopefully we can pull a good reading out for you today, Cancer. All the disclaimers and everything, if you want to know about me, if you want to have a private reading from me, if you would like to follow me on Facebook, all of those things are in the description below. If you're new to my channel, please like, share and subscribe. And if you're returning, welcome back, guys. Thank you. The channel's growing pretty fast in the last couple of weeks. And I just, I know that we're all kind of under this coronavirus vibe, but we have to be aware, guys, that fear makes us more prone to being open to negative energies and negative sicknesses. So we just be mindful where your mind is at. We've moved past the caveman fight or flight attitudes. Now we're an evolved human species. We can move onwards and upwards from here, and to keep a cool mind, a cool head, and also keep your body healthy and safe as well. So for those families and people out there that are really struggling in this time, I'm sending you all the love and blessings that I can from my heart to yours. All right, guys, enough of that. If you want to know your birth chart, to look at any other messages on my channel, any other placements, there is a birth chart calculator linked in the description below. Everything's down below, guys. I will just quickly open up my heart chakra, as I feel like this is something we all need, and I'm going to take a deep breath and ground into the space. And I just feel a lot of energy for Cancer, which is awesome, because I kind of withdrew from doing any readings over the last couple of days because I was going out into society, into the community, and the energy levels are so toxic and negative because everyone's in this mindset of fear. And it's been hard on like an energy sensitive like me, because I just pick all that up and I absorb it, and it goes straight to my heart space, and I have to in some way, shape or form transmute that into positive energy. And you're lucky, Cancer, because here I am. I'm ready, I'm raring, I'm feeling good about things. I'm feeling good about Cancer anyway. I've saved the best for last, but don't tell anybody else that I said that, okay? They might get ideas, but that's just between me and you, Cancer. But here we are. I'm going to open up my heart chakra, guys. Connect right into that heart space. Feel free to breathe with me. We're just letting out all that stress, guys. See how it's easy to breathe in, but when I went to breathe out, it was more longer and controlled. And that's all that stress that I breathe in when I go into society. It really sticks to me, and that's just my gift, is that I absorb. I'm an empath, like a highly sensitive one, and I'll pick up all of it in the supermarkets. And we've got to go there. I'm a mum, so I got to go there and get supplies, and it's so tough to walk around and see that. And also I had my 4-year-old who has been sick, but it's the change of the seasons here. It just happens to be like that. And people, if I've got to go on high guard, and I'm pretty placid, but when it comes to being a mum, that comes before my spirituality. And I felt like I had to protect my son from people, because they would have just driven straight over him if they had the chance, because they don't give a crap about anyone else. So if anything you take from this, guys, is to learn to be a kinder person in times of stress and struggle. Do you know what I mean? Grace and compassion is something that human beings need to embrace. All right, Cancer, sorry to give you the lecture. It's probably not you. It's just how it is in this time when fear takes over. All right, guys, we won't let the fear conquer us. We're going to look for our heart space here, and we're going to move forward as a human race. Okay, guys, I've got the Moonology Oracle card to get the theme for your reading. Let's see what Spirit wants you to look at and focus on. What does Spirit want Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter to look at and focus on? What does Spirit want Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter to focus on, to look at and focus on? Alright guys, here we go. Oh, that was quick. Just going to use a bit of divination there. Came out in a bunch and they just said pick one. Sometimes they just do that to me. Oh, isn't that nice? Cancer, I just feel really excited for you because I love this card. This is one of the best cards, and also something that I would say to somebody that felt down and out, and that's this. Believe in the impossible. Make the possible possible. This is a blue moon. This is very rare. Ooh, Cancer. We're going to get the meaning straight from the book here. Oh, it's just so auspicious, you know. It's like a once in a blue moon. We all know that's rare. Okay, here we go, guys. Just find the page. That was nice. I'm glad I picked that one for you. As the saying goes, some things happen only once in a blue moon. In other words, hardly ever. During this card suggests you're about to get into a rare chance that something one-off could well be about to happen. This card is a very positive sign. If you felt like you're hoping for too much or asking for too much of the universe, whatever you are asking about, well, it might happen only once in a blue moon, but it can happen. However, this rare opportunity before you, it's important that you believe in it. If you convince yourself that whatever you're asking about can never go in your favor, then guess what? It won't go in your favor. Be grateful for this card, which is a reminder to believe in your dreams. The attunement to this card or to the moon is, I'm lucky. Woo, I just felt lucky, you know what I mean? Like, jeez. Here we go. Additional meanings for this card. Miss this chance and it might not come back anytime soon. What happened may only happen once. The person you're inquiring about is a rare find. If you believe it, you can achieve it. The situation is unlikely to repeat. Ooh. So, I'm going to be honest. If this isn't a rare opportunity, this is someone rare that's come into your life, Cancer. I feel like this is the love vibe because Cancer's at home with the moon. Cancer is, your ruling planet is the moon. And it's interesting because I feel like this is right in the space where you need to be. You are the blue moon. You know what I mean? You are the opportunity rising in your life. And it's actually quite beautiful, actually. I'm going to be honest. I love that card and it doesn't come out often. And I'm glad when all that fell out and they said pick one, because it's like leaving it up to fate. You know what I mean? What do you decide? And because I'm pulling in your collective energies and it feels really good, Cancer. Well, actually, Cancer's energy has been really good for the last couple of weeks. So, you know, maybe this is the pinnacle of what you've been working towards. Even amidst all this chaos, you're kind of just feeling okay about things. You're feeling lucky. You know, I'm lucky. The impossible is possible, and I believe in who I am as a person, and what I want and what I'm asking for is worthy enough to come true. So this is asking you to believe in who you are, Cancer, to believe in your dreams and your hopes and your aspirations. So that's a really great start to the reading. You might have had a hiccup or two with the way that deck cut. Usually I can tell how the reading's going to go when I cut the deck. I get the vibe. So we're going to pull in your energy and what brought you to this reading. I've got to get grounded for you guys. I'm just like, woo! As I said, party time. Excellent. You know what I mean? Like Cancer's footloose and fancy free. You know, I'm feeling like a little bit nostalgic. I'm feeling like the 1930s swing, Art Deco. Kind of vibe there. Okay, what brought Cancer to this reading, please? What is the energy of the Cancer collective, Sun, Moon? Okay, thank you. What is the energy of the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter? Sun, moon, rising. Thank you. Oh, it closed in on itself. One more, please. What is the energy of Cancer, Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter? What is the energy? What put them to this reading, please? Thank you. Ooh. What happened here? They flipped while I was... You've got a lot going on, Cancer, I'll be honest. There's additional cards that flipped, and it's interesting but they're not any of the ones that I want to pick up. So it's interesting. I just want to say that we got the blue moon here, and we got the exact same card in the deck. And it was interesting because when those cards fell out, it was in a whole bunch, and a whole bunch flipped, but this is the one I wanted to grab. And it's not because I didn't see what it was. It actually closed in on itself, and I actually had to pull the edge out. But it's interesting that you get this, which is the Imagine, which I'm going to read it to you because I feel like it's relevant to the card that we just pulled here with the Moon Oracle. And that is Believe in the Impossible. So I don't know why I'm reading all the cards for you, but it just feels right to do today. We're just going to get a lot of confirmation here. And it says, Imagine. 20 breaking down to 2. You see that? It's 20. So it talks about decision-making unity as well. But this is what it's saying. Essential meaning, turning imagination into manifestation, creative thought, visualization, the power of aligning imaginary and feelings, creativity and illusion. Who do you want to be? What do you need to believe in order to have the life you want? You are gifted with the power to imagine. If you can dream it, you can create it. This is the time when your imagination is the key to manifesting the life you desire. Spend time daydreaming, fashioning a vision board to help you see the goals, or meditating. Allow the power of your creativity to deliver images of what feeds your soul. Then allow your feelings to mingle with your inspirations and imagine those things being real right now. Then repeat. What you imagine will become your belief, and soon you will see these things come to pass in the outer world as if by magic. You have a rare opportunity energetically, Cancer. Some type of opportunity will fall into your lap. And I feel like here with the tribe, and I'm going to flip your first card. Oh my gosh. Are you blessed by the gods? You've got serendipity. Now, serendipity talks about, this is the first card. This is the first card. It didn't want to show itself because it wanted you to confirm this belief in the impossible, which is literally manifest the possible for you, the best possible. You know what I mean? It's literally the same card, the blue moon and the blue moon. But this moon is the intuitive manifesting moon, just so you know, just in case you were wondering. Anyway, Cancer, here the first card that came out was serendipity. You've been on a journey. You've been following the signs, the signals, the synchronizations. These are numbers. These are phrases. These are the time on the clock. Are you seeing 11:11 a lot? Are you seeing triple twos? Are you seeing 22:22 master numbers? Are you seeing the things that you think, that's a bit odd, I might just go over there? Or you'll see something, you'll be driving along and you'll see a billboard that says, turn this way if you want to create your dreams. You know what I mean? It could be as broad as that. And you'll go, I think I'll turn this way. And then you're bumped into somebody. So I feel like, why would you say that? Okay, I just heard, stuck in the middle with you. Stuck in the middle. I don't know that song very well, but isn't that the baby song? Uh-oh, be careful. Don't want to be stuck in the middle with a baby. Or unless you do, Cancer. But anyway, I'm just saying, as an example, turning around the corner and then this opportunity's there. So you've been following all the signs and signals that the universe has been giving you, and you're actually moving towards your tribe. Here, to the people, your collective, your soul collective. You're seeing the bigger picture. I'm sorry about my words, don't know what's going on with that. It's like blah, blah, blah. All right, pull it back. Okay, so, okay, with the serendipity, they just said you've been following your heart. What makes Cancer happy? And here it is. It's the serendipity of life. It's just beautiful events just happening and unfolding before your eyes because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do, and you're starting to find that luck is coming into it. And here you have the tribe, okay? And the tribe is about reconnecting or connecting to people very similar to you, very like-minded to you. And the thing is, you're seeing the bigger picture. So it's just literally emphasizing with every single card that you're in the right place at the right time and you're making the best decisions for yourself, Cancer. I feel like there's some type of connection that's starting to bloom, but it may still be in the infant stages. That's why, hence the reason why it's stuck in the middle with you was like, it was the baby song. If you're old, you know what that is. Anyway, so, it's like, there must be some type of connection, because I've got the tribe here. So it's a connection to somebody or some body of people that you just feel strong with. And eights are about, with the tribe here, eights are about being in the right place, right time, right opportunities. So you've got serendipity, following the signs and signals. Sorry about my water there, guys. Signs and signals of the universe, and then the tribe, meeting and connecting to people that you feel connected with on a broader scale. Like, you just found your people. You might have been looking for people to belong to. Everybody wants to belong. That's a human condition. And I want to know who I belong to. And you've reached out. You've made a connection. It may still be at the infant stage, but at least you're reaching out. And I know that seems irrelevant with the social, what do they call it? Distancing. I don't like that terminology, guys. And whoever coined that phrase is evil, because in times of stress and worry, this is when we need to come together and be a lot more kinder, because coronavirus is the virus of fear. Okay, so don't pull away from those that you feel connected with. Now, if you're scared to be around them physically, reach out and call them. Reach out and Facebook them, FaceTime. We've got so much communicational devices and apps and programs that we can communicate with each other, and physically may not be in the same room, but we're connecting. So this could be about being online. This could be about distance and connection in that respect, because it's referring to the broader picture, the bigger picture beyond very small space. So it's like a wide scope, panoramic is what I want to say. You're seeing things panoramic. Before, you used to see a very small frame of heaven. Now it's opening up into this panoramic view, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful because here you have the Imagine card. So you're imagining the best possible, best possible dreams and aspirations to attain. And here's the thing, is that you're starting to believe that it can come true. Once in a blue moon. Well, guess what, Cancer? You are the moon, remember? You are the blue moon. So here we are. We're going to get the energy of the person coming towards you in love, because this is a love reading. And Cancer's loving themselves, which is actually good, because Cancer, sometimes you forget to look after yourself. You look after everybody else and run yourself dry. So, look after yourself, Cancer, because if you can't be happy, it's hard to push that outwards. So let's see the energy of the person coming towards you in love, in your love space, or that's in your heart and mind, the person you're thinking of right now. Okay, thank you. Let's see. They just said, have a grateful heart, Cancer. Have a grateful heart. Okay, that's good. Because I think, you have to be grateful for the things and the blessings that come forward, because whether it be this person or whether it just be opportunities that happen in front of you, embrace them and have a grateful heart. Don't forget to say thank you to the person, to the thing. I'll when I go and get foliage for some of my pictures that I post on Facebook with my cards and stuff, I'll have my crystals and I'll get some foliage. And I actually go out and I thank the trees and the plants. I thank them for letting me have their leaves, and I ask permission, because they're still living, growing essences. They just don't communicate our way, and I respect a lot of life since broadening my horizons in the spiritual world, and I have a lot of respect for plants. and trees, especially trees. Because we are like a tree. We have roots, we have branches, you know. So, yeah, just remember that, guys. Doesn't matter how small or how quiet you say it, as long as there's always a gratefulness in your heart and a thank you sent around. Okay, I'm going to grab that one. Ooh, to be fair. Oh, and underneath the deck, guys, this is the mutual energy of you and this person. Milk and honey. No place like home. Yeah, this is a belonging. Okay. Oh, we got blessed, and we talked about blessed, unfinished symphony, and to be fair. Okay, I'm just going to say this straight away. There is someone coming towards you. If it's not a person, it's definitely an opportunity. It has energy. But you know how I talked about this connection? There is a connection, but it's in the infant stages. So it has energy, it has essence, it has form, but it hasn't been conjugal. Which is an interesting word. Isn't that what you say when you... Oh, it's because we're all on love lockdown, aren't we? We're all on love lockdown with this social distancing. Oh, what an ugly... I don't even want to say that word again. Yuck. It's just, you know, we're social creatures. You're denying our natural ability to socialize. How dare you coin that? Sorry, I'm putting my political beliefs in this reading. I just hate that word, so we'll just not speak about it. Anyway... Getting back to Cancer, we have blessed, all right? Blessed. This is an opportunity or a gift given by the universe that lands on your lap without even having to try for it. This person also comes forward with 2. You have 2, you're in the belief stage. This person's in the mastering stage. So, you know, this person is already in that spiritual space or in that space of identity and opportunity. Blessed is someone that's, you know, they're just high vibrational. They're very in tune with who they are as a person. They're making healthy choices, but they do have unfinished business here with unfinished symphony. So there's something that they need to finish. So Cancer, if this is someone coming towards you from the past, which Milk and Honey tends to say, yes, 51 breaking to the 6, can be about love, compassion and harmony, but it also can mean someone from the past feeling nostalgic. So Milk and Honey is the sweet, sweet life. This is the energy that you share with this person. You have a very beautiful vibing energy with this person. There's an elephant in there, Ganesha, which is usually about for you, it's like the door has opened. The door of opportunity to be with this person has opened. And the unfinished business teamed up with a to be fair. Now, I feel like with it saying this person is either a Libra or an air sign or somebody that has come into some type, they're very balanced, they've found balance, but it indicates that there has been some injustice here. So this person may not have always been good to you, Cancer, but I feel like they're bringing justice to these unfinished I feel like this is a conversation that needs to be had with this person to bring truth here. There's some type of truth that hasn't been spoken about. But I don't feel like it's a huge thing, though the Justice card has a strong energy. It's about 11. It's about relationships and manifesting. You're in manifesting mode, so you may be pulling this person forward, but they might actually have some unfinished business they need to tend to. It doesn't actually feel bad, but I'm going to actually ask for clarification on that unfinished symphony. Can I please have clarification for the unfinished symphony? You see this one. Higher power. So, okay, geez. They do have secrets with the higher power. They just said universal secrets. So this person might just be, I'm going to be honest, like they're in the blessed mode, they're in the higher power mode. So they're very up in their space. I feel like this person is a very broad thinker, and they may have skeletons in the closet that they don't wish to share, but they know that they have to, because the higher power is tapping into their intuitive side. This is the High Priestess. She's very good at holding secrets and can be very detached, but here, so I feel like she's I just said she, but it could be he. You know, it's the high priestess here, or the higher power. Oh, okay. Interesting. This person is going through an ascension, a growth space. So this is why, because they know that I think this person might have had a few glitches mentally. So they might have had triggers. I think this person's changed their life. They've changed their life, Cancer. I don't believe that they are the same person when you knew who they were, because there was this unfinished symphony. But to clarify, it's the high priestess. And now they're saying to me that it's this person's made better, they've gone through that initiation phase and they're moving into the mastery phase. Here with Blessed, that shows they are in the mastery phase. And here with the unfinished business, is just wanted to clarify to you that this person has grown up some, making better decisions, mentally more stable, more grounded. And over here with the two, be fair, very, very, very balance. This person has come into some sort of stability, which is interesting for you, because they're also in a space of clarity and manifesting relationships properly. So I feel like this is the opportunity you've wanted. I feel like you've been waiting for this, Cancer. You've been waiting for it. And here with the milk and honey, it's about to come forward, because this is relishing in the sweetness of life. So, you know, this is waking up in the morning and just happy to be alive here. So I feel like Cancer's really in a space of believing in this connection, even though at this point it could just be like, you could just be like thinking about it. You could be thinking about someone really special right now and thinking, oh, I wish I could have this person in my life, and just think that maybe what if this person hasn't told you, but maybe what if they want to be in your life too? Just maybe. Maybe this person wants to be with you too. It's reciprocated. But they just had to do some growing up. Maybe they were the infant, they were the baby, like immaturely. They were a little bit immature in their emotional space or their mental space, so they may not have been ready for a proper relationship. But now I feel like the times have changed. Some type of opportunity has come around for you, Cancer, to be able to be in the space of believing in the impossible. All right, here we go, Cancer. Let's see what you are feeling. What is Cancer feeling emotionally towards this person? How do they feel about this person? How does Cancer feel about their person? Oh, I'm going to take the first one that came out, which is the owl, which is interesting. As I just said, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. I like that song too. Yeah, you know who the one is for you. You know what you want. You know, you're just waiting and watching. And it's interesting because I watched something this morning about owls, especially this type of owl, and they fly. They're the silent flyers. So, you might not have been speaking about this. You may not have been saying anything about it, but you know what I mean? You are very aware. And the thing is, the owl makes no noise when it flies. It's almost like a ninja, isn't it? You can't tell that it makes noise. It was an interesting thing to see, is that you could be flying overhead of someone and they wouldn't even know you were there. So I feel like it's not even a stalking, it's a protecting energy. You've been watching over this person. You've been watching over this person, Cancer, and but in a loving way, in a guardianship, not in a stalkerish energy. You're in a very clear-headed mind. You know exactly what you want, and that's what they're asking for, to believe in the impossible, to create it in your mind, a visualization that you want. You feel really good about this person. And look, the cobra. Wow, Cancer. The cobra and the owl. Okay, here's the thing about the cobra. It looks scary, doesn't it? But really, this is the inner teacher. This is when the student becomes the teacher and gets the guidance from inside. This is instinctual. This is intuitive. This is someone that's gone through it all. This is the mastery of self. This is what it's saying. Your mind is clear. Your focus is clear. You know what I mean? Like direct. The cobra's very focused on their target. You're very focused on manifesting the impossible, this connection with someone special. This person, you admire this person. I'll be honest, Cancer. You look up to this person. That's because you see them making the change, you know what I mean, in them. And you've been waiting for this connection to grow. You were hoping it would grow. And you've been given the green light by Spirit. Let's just put it like that. The blue light. The blue light. All right, here we go. Let's see how this person feels about you, Cancer. How's this person coming towards Cancer and love feel about Cancer? Okay, I'm just going to take this one because it poked me. The vulture. Interesting. You know how I said that they were going through an ascension and they had unfinished something, they had a glitch. Now the vulture is about cleansing and purging, and it's interestingly enough is that this person moves in this space. They just said they walk with God. See, they've got a cloak on. I know the vulture looks bad, but it's actually not. This person's been going through a lot, and I'll tell you why. Because the vulture is the thing that comes after death. When they can smell death. So this person might have been reborn. Oh, geez, I hope it's not anything more than that. They walk in the ether. They walk in between worlds. Now, they're not the greatest energy, but it's like they're, what do you call it? The dark crystal. Anyone ever seen that? And they were the sentient beings, and there was a distortion, and they cracked the crystal. And when they cracked the crystal, you had the good dudes and the bad dudes. This person might have been a bad dude at one space, but in doing that, they're rejuvenating with the vulture. They're becoming like you. They've come forward as the same energy as you. With the vulture, though, you need the vulture in the world. So this person's gone through a death cycle of self. So they've purged off all the things that no longer serve them, and they're moving forward with their cloak. Their cloak there. So interestingly enough, that's a cloak of invisibility, and you're the owl that makes no noise when it flies. So you're, in the same respect, you are both doing the same thing. And now they've come forward as the vulture, and I'm going to be honest, because you believe that this connection is dead. You're manifesting them forward. Cancer, you're manifesting them towards you. But you're in your right element here. And I know it's the owl being an air element, but it's just the mind space is really good with you, Cancer. Like you can visually see what it is you want, and you're starting to master yourself here with the cobra. And your person walks in the ether. So they're definitely still, the connection's still there, even though you may have believed it to be gone or not ready. Okay, we had a flyer, guys. And here it is. Ooh, interesting. The elk. How do they feel about you? They think about you. This is a very strong personality, guys. Whoever's coming towards you, even though you have a bit of fire in you and a bit of quite intelligence, a lot of intellect in Cancer, the person that's coming towards you also comes forward as the same type of energy. Now, the elk is, I would refer to as the King of Pentacles. So they are very concentrated on the physical world. So they may be very much concentrating on their life, their home life, their lifestyle, and their pentacles. Okay? But they do have a burning desire. The thing is, this elk and you, even though this elk is looking at you sideways. So in a sideways glance, I feel like they may have slightly turned away at some point, but they're looking towards you. So it's like they don't, in both cards, in both your cards, you're looking forward at this person's like, here I am. And in one, you're like, here I am. You know what I mean? And this person's like, I see you. I see you over there. But they literally imitate you in their own expression. And that's the only way I can really describe that, is that they imitate, not even imitate, they express themselves the same way that you do. No. They express themselves differently from how you do, but it's literally a mirroring effect. Thank you. trying to get that out. It's a mirroring effect, but it's like they're slightly turned away, and I feel like when they're you're like, here I am. You're like, here I am. I'm the owl. I'm here, ever present. Ever watchful. Here I am, the cobra. I'm very vigilant. I'm the master. After being the student, I've grown up some. Here I am. This is you standing as yourself. You know what I mean? This is me now. I can't be any other way. Take me as I am. And this person's like, this person still has unfinished business and secrets. We know that. They've still got something they need to sort, but they are growing up. And with this, they're both cards are sideways. So it's like, they haven't they've never turned away from you, even though you may think they have. Do you know what I mean? But they still kept an eye on you. They've still kept an eye on you after all this time. Let's see the mutual energy of emotion between you and this person. Oh, geez. Okay. And I'm just hearing that song. I've been thinking about you. Ooh, no, no, no. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about me still? Do ya? That's that Frank Ocean song, right? So it's a little bit melancholy. Here you have the frog. The frog is like, you rain down on me. This person misses you here with this bit of sadness. It's like bittersweet, because it's bittersweet. But there's a space that here in the mind's eye between you and this person, this connection's very strong. It's still alive. You still feel it, but it's all intuitive or telepathic. So it could be physical sensations. It could be a memory will pop into, this person will just jump into your mind. And it's because when they're sad, you're sad. And when you're happy, they're happy. It's a very strong, very, very strong connection. But it has at times been very, very overwhelming here. Well, this person's overwhelmed. I feel like it's a missing. They're not coping with you, but they put on a brave face. And I feel like this might have been Cancer too. Might have felt really sad without this person. I said, lost without you, can't help myself. How does it feel to know that? But okay, it's interesting because I always get Kermit the Frog from this card. And he sings about rainbows, and here's a rainbow in your sky right there. I don't know. I feel like this person, they may miss you, but it's like they still wish you the best. They still have great energy and vibes and thoughts about you. Even though it makes them sad sometimes. They get overwhelmed when they think about you, but it also empowers them. So, knowing you's actually triggered this person to be better. They want to be better. They're rejuvenating. They're coming back to life. You know what I mean? From being so strong and they're getting their legs back. Their sea legs is what they said. They're getting their sea legs back. So they might have not been in the water. They may have been trying to cut off emotions here because they did have some type of glitch or some kind of unfinished business that they hadn't finished. And that there were secrets, but it's also a mastering of self. They have had a bit of an evolution, so you should feel happy that I feel like maybe Cancer might have shown the way for this person. Maybe Cancer might have helped them at some point because some of your fire is still in the front of this person's mind. So you see that extension of the Alps extension of the antlers there? They're on fire. Just oh, I'm on fire. It's that wanting something but not being able to have it. So they're neither here nor there. They're walking through the ether. So they may be at a distance, or they may be in the dream space. This is how Cancer believes that they are feeling, that they're in the Cancer. Yeah, it is Cancer, but that they are in the dream space. So they may not physically be in your world, but in their physical world, they do think about you. You know what I mean? They may not be in your space. You may not see them all the time. Okay. But I feel like you guys think about each other at night. It's interesting. Whoa. And it's funny too, the card that wanted to jump out. We got one on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, this person, they've still got an eye on you here with the Page of Swords. So they might still be in a little bit, you know how I talked about that being an infant, the baby song, stuck in the middle with you. They may be a little bit immature about how they act. And they may still be watching you, so they may look at your social media, or they may be looking at your stuff, or they may be looking at old messages. They are trying to gather information about you, so I feel like they just want to know your status. Are you with somebody? Have you moved on? Okay, because this is coming forward as someone that is at a distance, or if it's not physical distance, they're at an emotional space distant from you. Probably, like I feel like with the vulture, something did end here, but it feels like the time is coming right. But this person wants to come forward and offer their Knight of Cups. Now, when they do that, when they come forward with the Knight of Cups, sorry about that. I could hear noise and I had to stop and have a look. But anyway, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups. They have been watching you. They want to come forward, but then they stop themselves here. They're not ready. That's why they're Unfinished Symphony. They're not ready. You're ready. They're not ready. Or they feel like they have a lot of burdens and they're not ready to make the offer. It hurts them to make that offer. It hurts them to hold back. I think they're looking at their war and there's some type of resentment towards it. But they're not in their right space. Let's just put it like that. Hence the reason why the frog and the zebra. So they're the frog. They're showing me that they're the frog. They might be prone to a lot of self-sabotaging behavior, but they watch you because they want you. They love you. They want to make that Knight of Cups offer, but then they block it. But when they block it, it hurts them. It feels like a burden to hold back. It's like, I don't want to put my finger in the dam anymore. I want to pull my finger out and just let that dam go, because they've been banking up all their emotions. I don't know why I'm getting this, guys, but this is what's coming forward. Hopefully this resonates with somebody out there. And it's just like, Cancer knows they want this person. This person knows that they want you, but it's their glitch. They've got a glitch here with that Nine of Wands. They might actually be blocked. You might have blocked them. Oh, yeah, they feel trapped, stuck. So, they do have this mentality. This is why, sometimes people go away because it's not good. They feel trapped by circumstance, mentally as well. So physically, they have a lot of, in their life, they have a lot of burdens. The burden is you're one of those wands that block them. The burden of having to, I just heard coronavirus. So they might be a bit worried about coronavirus. Maybe they can't travel. Do you know what I mean? It does their head in, let's just put it like that, and then they don't want to see or think about it. So, that, when they're looking at this, wanting to come forward, and they block it, what they do is they shut it down mentally. They don't want to look at it, they don't want to touch it, they don't want to feel it. So they just tie themselves up in knots. Yeah, Nine of Cups here. So they act happy. This is something they think, oh, well, it's too much pain to come forward, so I'm just going to be happy on my own. You're better off alone is what I'm hearing, but they're at a stalemate. Okay, they're indecisive all the time. Oh, God, this person is really bad, guys. I mean, Cancer, I don't know I think this person might be a little bit sneaky, which is why they're at a distance. They may have run away, they may have ghosted at some point, but they're in two head spaces. They're burdened, but they act happy. It's all a front, because really what they want to do is they want to resurrect this love connection. See, after all this explanation, this is what they want. It's the two. decisions. They're in a stalemate. They don't know. Do they bring it back or do they move on and be single? 9 of Cups, but you're always waiting for that last cup, that offer, that one, the one. So your person's twist turned upside down, guys, which is interesting. So let's get some advice for Cancer. What should Cancer do in this situation? What should Cancer do in this situation? What should Cancer do in this situation? Thank you. You got an Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning. There could be a lot of growth and potential, taking the lead in your life, moving forward into a new chapter. Passionate offer. Oh, it's saying follow your passions. What makes you... Okay, 5 of Pentacles. That's usually a divorce. They're asking you not to worry about this person. 5 of Pentacles, being left out in the cold. Ace of Swords. This person keeps jumping in. Your person talks a lot. I think they're the type of person that's very focused on them, because I'm asking for advice for... I'm asking advice for Cancer. This person bumped in with their energy. Their spirit guides are very pushy. They want you to have a new beginning in truth and in passion, creativity, drive. And this person just wants to remind you that the more you move away, the more they're left out in the cold. I don't like it. You got two new beginnings there, and they're like saying they don't like it. They don't like that. They don't like that energy of you moving forward. You know, it's just asking you to distance yourself from this person, because I feel like it's their lesson to learn, because they can't come forward and be with you if they still have unfinished business. Even if they're getting better, they have to find a happy space, because they're going to come into this energy of being with you. Oh, look how they see you. Spirit is really about you. This ascension energy, and this person's just like, but what about me? It isn't fair. I'm on my own. In other words, da, 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 da. Can't you see? Ba, da, da, da. This person, they're very self-involved. That's why they can't make the move. That's why they can't come forward. They can't come forward because they see you as this. If you move forward, you're going to find growth and expansion and truth and passion and potential elsewhere, away from them. This is a, husband and wife out in the cold. This talks about divorce, disconnection. They want resurrection of this divine connection. But while you're out finding your truth and your passion and potential and becoming an empress, which is just the energy of being really good at nurturing and self and growth and expansion and beauty, they're just feeling miserable. They're in a bad space, maybe financially as well. You could have moved out of this Justice card, or the To Be Fair card. Might be the fact that they've had to deal with a lot of things legally. You might have had a divorce or a breakup, definitely a breakup. And this is why there's that blockage there, and why they're indecisive on what they should be doing. But they've got a lot of mental glitches with that 9 of Wands and that 8 of Swords. And then this mask of 9 of Cups. I'm better off alone, but then they miss you. You know what I mean? This person's very, I wouldn't say the greatest energy, but they do have love for you. They do recognize and see you as their person. But until they decide to come forward with truth and honesty, and look, here's a Justice card on, oh my gosh, Justice, the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of cards here. Oh, look at that. The Fool, the 8 of Pentacles. They want to bring balance and truth to this situation and make that offer. Do you know they want to make that offer? That Ace of Cups. These are all three, you know what I mean? You may be dealing with a Libra. They just said, I'm a triple threat, baby. Triple threat. They're quite, they want a new beginning here with the Fool. They want to trust and believe that this could work out and put effort into it. With the Eight of Pentacles, they want to put a lot of effort in. But what did they do? They treated you like an option. They put you in a space of conflict, and that's because they weren't confident in this being successful. Yeah. But, Cancer, let's just put it like this. You may see someone in this light, but there's so much more new beginnings coming your way with the opportunity of becoming the Empress, which makes sense because Cancer is a feminine sign. Even if you're a Cancer male, it just means the yin energy, the nurturing energy is what Cancer possesses, being of the moon. It's not anything else. It's just, you got this, maybe you're very kind in your heart. And when you do attract people that aren't so kind. And when you show your love light to this person, and you adorn them with your love, your kindness, and your intent of loving, it's very intoxicating. And people find it very hard to stay away from you when you shine the light on them. And this person is struggling. This person is struggling to be away from you. And they miss you. But they're nowhere in your league at this time. So whatever you choose to do, I don't know why they brought this person in this way. Maybe this is for you to understand, for you to confirm for yourself. But they want you to just take the opportunities and not to worry about this person. Because this person's very self-involved. And if they're like that, that's only going to put you into a space of no. And until they know how to come out of this space, which they have not. They have good intentions. But do they have the willpower and the action to do it? They don't know what they want. They don't know who they are. And when it comes to having love and feelings, they freak out. So I would just be very careful about this person if they come back. All right, Cancer. I'm going to leave it right there. Hopefully this resonated with somebody. If it does, please like, share, comment, and let me know what happened. And subscribe as well. And if this is the last time we see each other, then be safe, guys. Take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. And take care. Bye.